Hey friends, welcome to the Publish, Promote, Profit podcast. I'm Rob Kosberg, and every week I show you how to use a best-selling book to grow your income and your impact. And if you're interested in having your own best-selling book, I recorded a short video explaining our trademark process at beginmybook.com. All right, hey, welcome everybody. Rob here, excited to bring you another BSP training. Today, I'm going to be discussing the 5 Ds or 5 essential Ds to grow a successful business at whatever level you wish to. I personally like to look at things from different angles. And these 5 Ds help me. Now, I've incorporated some of what I've learned from others. And so whenever you do that, it's always important to give attribution to others. And so let me suggest right off the bat, if you're not following Alex Hormozi, especially his YouTube channel, well, he gives some amazing free content. I've known Alex for years. I've known him since before he, in the Russell Brunson Inner Circle, since before he started Gym Launch, which he just sold for $46 million. So I watched him grow that from 0 to $46+ million in earnings. And actually, I think it was well over 100 million in earnings, but valuation. And he's a great guy to follow. So some of what I'm going to share with you today is stuff that I've learned from him and kind of my own nuance and way of interpreting it and thinking about it. Okay. So you can go back to his channel and check out some of his stuff, but I really like looking at things from different angles. And so I'm going to go to the whiteboard. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to move my camera over so that I can see my board better. And I think you're really going to like the angle that, not of my camera, but of this training. And in particular, how to look at things with your business right now. Okay. So first, D, and let me just go here. We'll do the 5 Ds of business growth. D number 1 is what I call discovery. And Alex shared this, which I thought was really intriguing. He learned it from somebody else, and I don't remember who that is, but he shared that in his YouTube video. But I thought it was really interesting, the angle that it got me to look at my business and growing my business. The question to ask yourself in discovery is, what are the 3 simplest decisions that you could make to destroy your business? The 3 simplest decisions that you could make to destroy your business. Okay. 3 simplest decisions to destroy your business. Let me share specifics with you about mine because I spent some time thinking about this. So decision number 1, the simplest decision I could make to destroy my business would be to stop my marketing efforts. And I'll put in parentheses, new marketing efforts, because if you continue the old marketing efforts, whatever you've done in the past, eventually that will stop working. So stop all marketing efforts, but in parentheses, new marketing efforts. The number 2 simplest decision I could make to destroy bestseller publishing would be to stop events, workshops, and challenges. When I say events, for the most part, we only do online events like workshops and challenges. And I do have a new challenge that I'm doing next week. So I could absolutely begin to destroy bestseller publishing if I stop that completely. If I stop doing online events, workshops, and challenges. And the number 3 simplest decision I could make to destroy my business would be to pay no attention to my cash flow, specifically cash in and cash out. And, you know, we're always focusing on cash in, but expenses are also where you can really get killed. And I tend to enjoy chasing shiny objects. And so I spend money in lots of different ways to see what new shiny object may work or may not work. Most of them by far don't work. You never hear about them because I won't share about it if it's not working, but I will share about things that are working. So the thing that I enjoyed the most is looking at this from the inverse direction, which is these decisions. Oftentimes, I think it might be easier to figure out what could kill your business. And great, if you figure out what can kill your business, then your focus needs to be on the inverse, right? My focus needs to be on my marketing efforts, especially new ones. My focus needs to be on events, workshops, and challenges. And my focus needs to be as a business owner on cash in, cash out, cash flow, and making sure that, expenses are something that I am keeping in mind. Even though I have people to help me with all of these three different areas, you first must start with discovery. That's the number one D. And this is a great kind of contrarian way for you to look at your business, think about what it would be to kill your business and what those three simplest decisions would be. Number 2D is we need to do the boring work. Do the boring work. In business, I've often just graded against doing the stuff that I don't enjoy. And for the most part, I kind of stick to what my lane is. I'd say the 80-20 rule for me is, I'm training, I'm speaking, I'm working on my marketing. I'm doing the stuff that I both enjoy and I'm really good at. But there is a lot of boring work, and especially where you're at in your business, there is a lot of boring work that needs to get done. For me, it's things like writing copy for my videos, it's writing copy for my emails, it's writing copy for my website and various funnels. I can't oftentimes outsource this within the company. And it's stuff that I need to do because I know the marketing backwards and forwards, but that's part of the boring work that I need to do. Depending on what kind of business you run, it might be, dials, calling current and past clients, following up on leads. It could be posting to your social media, right? If you're doing a lot of things to grow your business organically, it might be posting on Facebook, Instagram, the various channels, LinkedIn, especially for business, et cetera. It might be outbound calls to set up speaking engagements or PR and media or fill in the blank. This is the boring work that somebody in your business needs to be doing. And in many cases, it's you that needs to be doing the boring work. Number 3D is be diligent. Diligent. One of the things that I've heard from different sources and I kind of enjoy, and I use the D because, I like alliteration, but what I've heard it discussed as before is the importance of being violent in your business. And it's not violent as in being a bad boss or a grumpy person, but violent in attacking the issues, attacking the problems, attacking the things in your business that will make it grow. I'm going to call that being diligent. Diligent isn't as strong a word as attack or be violent. But, for me, when I hear words like that, it helps to frame the correct mindset to deal with things that need to be dealt with immediately, right? Attacking a marketing plan if it isn't going well. Oftentimes we let our ads run too long when they're loser ads. We need to attack it. We need to get in there and make sure that every single week with our ads, with our marketing, with the various things that we're doing, that we are diligent and responsible. We can't slack off. We can't let a week or 2 or 3 go by and then, oh crap, all of a sudden we realize that, hey, our ads haven't been performing well for a long time and we've wasted a ton of money on that. So you need to figure out what that means for you, but it is attacking the problem. It is being diligent in your business with the areas that you need to be focused on a regular basis. And oftentimes that goes all the way back to those 3 simplest decisions that you could make to destroy your business. That's where you need to be attacking. That's where you need to be paying the most attention. Number 4, this is a little bit of a mindset thing, but this is, you need to do more if you want more. You need to do more if you want more. If your business is below $1 million a year in revenue and you want it to be $1 million a year in revenue, then guess what? You need to do more. You need to do more of what's working. You need to do more testing to find out more things that will work. If you're spending some money on advertising, you need to spend more money on advertising. You might not be able to take all of the sales calls yourself, so you need to be able to hire people so that more can be done. Now, you may be at the perfect place in your business and you don't want any more growth. Great. Just understand, if you want more, you need to do more. That is the fourth D. It's really simple, but I think it's oftentimes overlooked by us that, we're expecting to grow 25% this year because we grew 25% last year or whatever. But the reality is there is no guarantee that you're going to grow at all in your business unless you're doing something more than you did before. And then fifth and final is to do, and I know there are several do's here, but they're different do's, okay? That's why they count as 5 D's. The last do is do what matters in your business. Do what matters in your business first. Do what matters in your business first. Brian Tracy, the great author who's written, 30, 40, 50 books, wrote a book called Eat That Frog. And it's about attacking the things, which sounds so weird. I don't know why he picked that title. I would have probably suggested another one, but it is memorable, that's for sure. But the entire premise of it is do what matters first. Like, take the difficult things that you need to do in your business and don't put those off for later in the day. Don't put those off for next week. Do what matters most to your business first. Knock it out and you will feel incredibly productive. You'll get a rush of endorphins. Your brain will be happy because you have approached a difficult task, a task that matters, and you have checked it off or begun to check it off. So those are the 5 D's of business growth. Discovery, looking at it from a contrarian way, the 3 simplest decisions you can make to destroy your business. I gave you 3 that I wrote down last week when I was studying this for bestseller publishing. Number 2D, do the boring work, whatever that amounts to in your business. Dials, posting on social media, calls. For me, oftentimes it's copy. It's not writing as in book writing, but it's writing as in marketing writing, email writing. Number 3D is be diligent, and maybe the prominent word needs to be attack. Attack the problems, attack the places that will negatively and positively affect your business. Number 4D is do more if you want more. Just understand, if you want your business to be bigger, if you want it to be more profitable, if you want the top line to be higher, you need to do more. Sometimes you might need to do different, but certainly you need to do more. And then the last D is do what matters, but primarily do that first. Hey, thanks for listening in on the Publish, Promote, Profit podcast. If you enjoyed it, please take a minute and like and subscribe to the podcast, because every week I bring you either great guests or great teaching to help you to grow your income and your impact with a best-selling book. And if you're interested in having your own best-selling book, check out my short video which explains our trademark process at beginmybook.com.